Hello everyone and welcome back to Full House Sports. Bit of a late upload right now. Just got back from Forest versus Sunderland. More on that tomorrow while I try and clear my head and thoughts on that. But earlier today I was very critical of James Degale fighting in bare knuckle. I've just watched the fight, so this is a bit of a live reaction, something I'm doing new. And yeah, sad to see. People will say, yeah, he would. He did win. I was glad he would. I wanted him to win. The guy who's fighting, by the way, Matt Floyd. Listen, anyone who steps in the bare knuckle ring is brave and fair play. I wouldn't want to do. I'm not saying that I'd want to do it. It's easy to be critical, but what a joke! What a joke! Throwing headbutts, throwing just dirty, hitting to the back of the head. That's not. It's not even bare knuckle boxing. You know that's. I'm trying to contain my laughter. There are times in the fight where I was trying to contain my laughter watching him because it just felt like you might as well put me in there with James Degale. I'd have probably looked a bit like that as well. Wildly wigging away and swinging and clinching and holding and throwing headbutts. Like, what a joke. Then he kept on mouthing off to Degale. You thought, mate, you look a joke. You're a laugh. You're a laughing stock. I hope that's Degale done with it. But straight after I see he's gone and said that, I might fancy a world title shot in it. No, he didn't look great. There's a lot of clinching. It was an awful fight. I think even by bare knuckle standards, I think the commentators were struggling to sort of gloss over the fact that it was awful. I think McGregor at the end's got in the ring because he knows it's awful and gone, oh, well, I'll try and pizzazz it up. I'll try and jazz it up. But, yeah, sad to see. He doesn't sound great, James Degale, in interviews. And I think the most telling fact for me is the fact that you can see on Tony Bellew's face, the background, he sort of knows. I think he knows. Whether Degale's hit money problems and Tony Bellew knows that he needs this for his money, his financial security, whether he knows that, I don't want to spread conspiracies. I don't want to accuse James Degale of not having any money because he might be living very well, probably living a lot better than I am. But he had the face of a concerned friend. I thought it was concerned. It was almost a face of, right, you've done it now, James. Let's stop it now. Let's stop. By the way, Matt Floyd mouthing off to Degale's corner. You think if Tony Bellew gets in this ring, mate, and lads will clean on you, you're lights out. You'll be back in Australia by the time you've woke up. But that's by the by. Yeah, it was my first time actually watching the BKFC event. I must admit, and obviously we see the clips because McGregor's putting it out in public and whatever else. It was my first time actually watching it live, and I thought some of the skills on show were quite good. I thought the lad Jimmy Graham. Thought he looked really good boxing-wise. You can tell he's got martial arts experience. Aaron Chalmers winning. Thought fair play. Obviously, he's XMA. Listen, he's a tough bloke, clearly. Both, man. And I admire anyone who does it. But, yeah, I just hope that's Degale done. If you want another, maybe go Misfits route. You know, maybe go into that. I think Luke Rockhold said it best. It looks like the Wild West. There doesn't seem to be any organisational sort of stuff, rankings, etc. It looks like the Wild West there, weights even. I saw Aaron Chalmers call out Mike Perry. Are they even in the same weight class? Like what? It was mental to watch as a sports fan who's sort of first giving it a go, and there doesn't seem to be regular events and people don't seem to know what's going on with it. There doesn't seem to be a ranking system, I don't know. But I hope that's James Degale done with it. But Matt Floyd, what a joke. What an absolute joke. And listen, I'm not calling him out, but bizarre. Getting in the ring, mouthing off. He looked drunk. He looked like a bloke down the pub. He looked like he'd had a drink and he was drunk and he was just trying to have a scrap. And that's how they both looked. That's a shame. That's the Olympic gold medalist, by the way. One of Britain's first gold medalists in boxing for a long time. Don't need to see that again. Hope it doesn't happen again. But it sounds to me like he wants to do it. He after the fight, he sounded awful to go. And that's sort of stuck me in. I thought Bellew looked concerned. But like I say, a bit of a live reaction to it. Thank you very much as always, guys, for watching. If you like the content, please give us a like. And please subscribe. Thank you very much. Enjoy your evening.